Also, I want to specify, number one, this is all very jokey, very, I'm fucking around. I'm not talking seriously. I hope I don't have to specify that, but I'm not talking seriously. You fucking idiots. Number two, in our joke, in our fucking around, I am speaking in a way of, you are in the Pokemon world where, by lore, Pokemon and human might come from the same species and be the same thing, and canonically by lore they used to fuck really and marry. Okay, so we are fucking around, as I said, I'm joking, but even in the joke, I'm not talking about zoophilia. We are talking about the silly, stupid lore of Pokemon, where Pokemon and human come from the same species, and so they can fuck. Okay, they can breed. Okay, that's what I mean. So, don't take it seriously in general, because I'm fucking around. But even if you wanna take it a bit seriously, remember that I'm not talking like, oh, fuck the dog, oh, fuck the cat, oh, fuck the butterfly. No. Okay, it's a bit more same tree, same species, okay? That. Anyways, it's a joke. I hope I don't have to specify because people on the internet are stupid, but still. Hello, Zarties. Oh, why the fuck the camera is up there? We are back for a fantastic tier list. Smash or pass. Amazing. We're on Pokémon Gen 1 tier list. Yay! I did a tier list of Gen 1 normal, of like how much I like the design and how good the Pokemon is for me to play, like not strong. But today we're gonna do a little more funny thing. In the meantime, I Eurochoc. Also, literally yesterday, I received a comment in the video on Franix Edits of Yokai Watch Smash or Pass of a girl saying, I forgot that every community, I'm not in the Yokai Watch community, I just played 1 and 2 and never interacted with community, but anyways, any community, every community has a freak, sometimes I forget that, here we are, so, hello, welcome. I will not count Mega. Bulbasaur. Well, let's say this. Bulbasaur and Ivysaur are almost the same. Not Venusaur. Venusaur is definitely different. Bulbasaur and Venusaur are almost the same. So I count Bulbasaur as a younger version of Ivysaur, which I don't do probably for them, we will see later. So no, not really. I don't, no. Ivysaur, as an actual adult, have a lot of important features. When we come to specific topic, specific argument. One is the tentacle. It's not a secret that I like tentacles. Not in my ass. I'm not the kind of person that likes stuff in his ass. But yes, tentacle. Also, is a very versatile Pokemon when it comes to powers. So he has spores, he has paralyzed thingy, he has various, like, I think, what's the name of, it has various perks, various features, so I think it can get you really far away with the various perks that Ivysaur can have. Now Venusaur. Venusaur has the same features, is bigger but is uglier. At the same time, that tree, how can I put it? Is there a hole in the middle there? And what kind of hole is it? Is that just a literal tree, like you stick your dick in wood? Or is where the spore come from and it is tight and a bit wet, and I don't know, I'm ready to give it a chance. Charmander and Charmeleon, honestly, same thing as Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. So him here Charmeleon. Well, listen, in the anime especially, is pretty cool, but is a fire lizard. Well, being a lizard, I think the skin is very soft. It is a pleasure to touch the skin. Let me... Other than that, you know, fire tail, so you can't even say use the tail for the bang, because, you know, you get burned. He has claws everywhere, so it's just okay. Charizard, okay, listen. I am 29, okay? I'm born in the year 97, I am 29. I grew up with limited internet. I had my first internet USB key with 30 gigabytes of internet a month when I started high school. Because I started an IT high school and my parents thought, okay, it's an IT high school, it might need internet for homework, school stuff, etc. So I started seeing pornography very late, okay? I didn't start at 14, 15, like I went for the first time on Pornhub, actually on YouPorn I think, when I was like 15 and a half, something like that. So I used to use Facebook with my limited internet, YouTube, and see stuff with my friends at school that they show at school in secret from the teacher. I didn't have free access to porn like people have today. So against my will, kinda, meaning that it's not that they chain me and force me to watch, but it's not stuff that I purposefully searched or asked for. Wait, let me blow. Is not stuff that I purposefully searched or asked for. Some of the first porn I've seen were Pokémon porn. And I'm not talking about the characters, the gym leaders, I'm talking about Pokémon porn. Like Charizard fucking Vaporeon, or Flareon fucking Vaporeon. It was mostly Vaporeon getting fucked, now that I think about it. Anyways, that was the kind of stuff that I either got sent on Facebook or, you know, see around, again, kinda against my will. So I know for a fact, honestly, genuinely, I have no problem telling you that I'm a weirdo, but honestly, I don't search for Charizard porn. Not now and not a few years back. I don't search for Charizard porn. But I can tell you that under a certain light, and when the hormones of a 15 years old are exploding, there might be specific kind of animations. Hello Frosty, hi. That might be specific kind of animation that make Charizard look hot with a certain amount of breasts and yes. So my brain got washed into. I don't associate Charizard with porn, but when I do this kind of stuff, Smash or Pass, I have reminiscences of, you know, my first experiences with pornography, and so I cannot think low of Charizard. Charizard is the kind of Pokemon that goes decently high. I'm sorry, but that's yes. You try to grow up without internet and your friend fucking send you Pokemon porn on Facebook at 10 p.m, okay? You try that, and then you tell me. Bitch. Anyways. Honestly, I said maybe not for the other starter, but Squirtle and Wartortle are the same. I see Squirtle as the kid version of Wartortle. So no. Now, War Turtle. It has the shell that might hide surprises. Is a bit how to say, squishy, and the tail looks very not fluffy. I'm not a fucking furry, but it looks like a cloud, a little cloud. So honestly, I'd be okay with that, I think. Yes. Him, well, first of all, you have to see how it feels here. Second, the tails look very yes, very squishy as well. Third, it can blast water between your legs if you are a fair lady. Mario, but you know what, actually it could be done with Mario enemies. Is there a tier list? Super Mario enemies tier list. Ultimate Super Mario mainline enemies tier list. Oh, there is. I was saying. So yeah, Blastoise, I think still okay. It's not at the level of them. It's not at the level of them. Him, I said already why. Him, because of kids' trauma. Now, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. Caterpie is a bug. So, no. Like, no. No, he's literally a bug. And same goes for Weedle. Weedle even worse because it is poisonous and it stings. Metapod is an hard shell. Like the main thing of Metapod is that he is hard. Which, wait. I mean, from the bottom, if you're a fair lady, it just goes on me. It's not an unfuckable Karen. It goes on me. You know, Yuko's creep me out. Like, he's like him, but he creeps me out more, and a fucking bee come out of that, so no. Anyways, Butterfree is a butterfly, so no, not really. There is the episode with the male and female butterfly in the anime, but anyways. As well as Ivysaur, Butterfree has the thingy to attract partners. It has the paralyzed thingy that can tickle your dick, shit like that. So maybe not meh, but just okay. Also, well, yeah, it's huge. It's that big technically of a butterfly, so might have like organs, reproductive organs. So yeah, maybe in the world of Pokemon you might give it a go. No. He's a very cool Pokemon. Aesthetically, I fucking love Beedrill. But he's a bee with giant ass stingers. No obvious hole anywhere. So, no. I'm sorry. Now. PJ, this Evolve line is kinda like the first two evolution that I said before, you know, Charmander, Charmeleon, Squirtle, Wartortle. So I see them as just the grown up version of the thingy. So no, not really. Pijo, sorry, whatever the pronunciation is. It's a bird. Like it's a bird with claws and wings. It's a bird, like it's basic bird. So may as well. Rattata Eradicate, again kinda like Squirtle Wartortle, so Rattata is the small version of Raticate. Now Raticate is a rat, so you. Sure. Is a rat. But again, imagining ourselves in the Pokemon world where Pokemon and humans can actually breed, is a chubby thing. Like it's as big as probably a masturbation toy, and it's a chubby. But he's a fluffy rat though. No, sorry, no. Firo, just like PJ, I mean Spiro and Firo. I mean, big board with clothes, nothing else. I'm sorry, I'm being boring here, but like bored. Now weapons. I say they like tentacle, and I would be an hypocrite not to count the long, not tentacle, but the long thingy snake in the category. So base icons will be okay. It's just snake. Arbok is cool. First of all, looks like a face on the chest. Very, very cool. And he has more control, I guess, being an evolution of his poison. Yes. Okay. He has more control of his poison and stuff. Also, you know that meme that was like 1 week ago on Twitter? Maybe no, because you probably don't have a TL that is as fucked up as mine. But that meme of the VTuber that, like, the VTuber on a side and a video on the other side, and the VTuber does like facial reaction, and you see like there are circles and a thing that try to enter the circle, and it gets larger and larger every time it enters a circle, and the VTuber does faces as if the circle is the VTuber. That you enter with the tail, and then it gets bigger and bigger until you have the big, like, it's like the balls, you know, kinda. That's what the fuck. Yes. So, I mean, it can be an experience, you know. It can be an experience. We go in hard. Yes, we go in hard. Pikachu. Now, figure that. In the real world, if you take electricity, especially on your balls, is very bad. Very, very, very bad. In the Pokemon world, people, especially in the anime, even if the anime is not canon, I explained that real quick. The canonicity of the Pokemon world is video games. Period. Video games. Then there is an alternate story in the manga that stuff that is not 100% explicitated in the video game and is said in the manga is more likely to be canon, and then anime. So stuff that happened in the anime is the least canon of them all. But some people get electrocuted, like Ash and his friend, and they are perfectly fine. So, since again Pokemon and human are kinda the same species, etc. So imagine a nice electroshock when you come, like you come, and then you have the bzzz, you know. I think it's interesting. So I will do kinda like Squirtle and Wartortle. I count them as the next form in growing up. So Pikachu is like a late teenager, 20, 22, 23. Raichu is the full adult that can shock your balls and have experience. Okay, let's say Sandile and Sandslash. Here is hard, literally, he is hard, he is tough. Sandslash with all the spiky and the claws, it's a bit scary. So I will say meh. Sandile is a bit less spiky, so it might, like, you know, the position of the duck with the head inside the sand. and the body in doggy style. That's not really how it works, but maybe you can do something, I guess, even if it's very well. But maybe it's rocky hard outside and inside is more breathable, you know. So who knows, it might help. Yes. Now the Nido. The first two form, again, I see them like the form growing up. So the first two, no. The first two, meh, not my kind of shit. The second two, now, these look skinny but a bit thick, a bit like with meat. You not fat, but with meat. I think it will be an interesting kind of standard Fok, like nothing particular. Okay, yeah, they are venom. They can use venom as well, venom attack as well, but as a standard Fok, nothing to not like with tentacles and hormones or pheromones or whatever. No, a standard, an okay Fok. And that as well, like if you're a dude and bang her, or if you're a lady and get banged by a okay guy. Nidoqueen and Nidoking, they are the next step. They are the mommy, the thick mommy with big boobs, you know, the MILF. So I will say absolutely yes. And the big, if you are, imagine you're a woman or a gay dude, whatever, into bear dudes. For those that don't know, I'm sad that I know, but my boyfriend told me, explained it to me, mainly because I was talking to him about VTuber models that I see. Wait, let me blow my. That when I'm on Twitter and I get suggested VTubers and stuff, 90% of the times that is a male and is not from a corpo, because usually the corpo dudes, VTubers, are either kinda lolly dudes or the hot stud with the six-pack and the short half open and stuff like that. When he's indie, most of the time it's not a judgment. My nose! My nose! Sorry, I said it's not a judgment and then did that face, but I swear it was not connected. I was just dying, you know. It's not a judgment, I promise. It's just that most of the time is either a dude that use a female model with ginormous boobs, which honestly I find a bit cringe. Do whatever you want, your VTuber model, your choice. But if I see, first of all, in general, if I see a huge boobed VTuber model, I'm not attracted too much, because maybe I'm wrong and you are absolutely entertaining, either you're female or male, it doesn't matter. But usually when I see on screen that there are huge, gigantic boobs, I think, okay, probably this, and I don't mean big boobs, I mean literally abnormally big. I think, okay, maybe this streamer doesn't have content, that is not maybe entertaining, funny, and so they try to attract people by showing big boobs, and then you open the stream and that's it, you big boobs, like nothing much. Again, maybe I'm wrong, but 90% of the time either male models are these, or they are the gay bear. That is, I told him, basically, I see that those male models are usually kind of fat dudes, very, very airy, and he explained me that this is in the queer terminology called a bear. So he's usually a gay dude, pretty big physically, not necessarily fat, but anyways very, very big and very airy, with bird, very airy chest, stuff like that. That's called a bear. So if you are a lady or a gay dude and you are into bear, I imagine Nidoking to be a bear with a huge dick. you know, is with the big horn in the middle, muscular is very muscly, with not the six, he has big muscles at the arm, but a bit of belly and super airy as fuck, and a huge cock. So yes, if you're a lady into that, or a gay dude into that, that would be interesting, I guess. I go more into Nidoqueen, personally, because I'm straight, simply. But they are two faces of the same medal, okay? If you like dudes, Nidoking. If you like ladies, mommies, MILF, Nidoqueen. These, again, like that, so first form, second form, it's basically a grow up, looks like. Not every Pokemon, but for those that are very similar, almost identical, yes, I see that as a simple growing up. Them not, for example, or them not. But for those that are almost identical, yes. So, Clefairy, you know, a thick lady that wanna bang. Not bad. Also with nurse skill. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. And then Clefable. Clefable though is a mix between the MILF and the thick lady, like not the thick lady, the chubby lady, like the lady that is not obese but likes to eat. So I don't know. Maybe a bit more experience than her. At the same time, the age is taking on, and I'm not into too much meat, you know. I'm okay with a bit of meat, but not too much. So yes, I see Clefable as the older version of Clefairy, with like that doesn't like to go to the gym, has more experience, but the age and not really going to the gym don't make the body a big appeal. He's like a decent fuck. Okay, it's fine. Other than that, I don't like the tail. Might be a plus. You know, you can even take the tail, take it up and fuck the ass, or let the tail down. That maybe when she's fucking, the tail moves a little bit, so you feel the tail bumping a bit on your belly. Might be an extra sensation that might give a bit of pleasure. Yes. But other than that, he is a standard MILF fuck, I'd guess. Vulpix and Ninetales. You know what? Ninetales is more like you know those rich ladies that, despite they are only 50, they clearly look older in their face, but they are the rich MILF that fuck a lot, mainly because she has money. And so you know that if you bang, number one, she has experience, number two, you might get her favors, which means buy cool stuff with her money. So you are like, a night with her, like, why not? It's a fuck. It's a good fuck. It's a good smash. Also, you go here. Vulpix, Vulpix is like a standard girl that is not like cute, is not like hot, but is okay and you can spend a nice night. I don't know. It doesn't give me the vibe of the nice fuck, and doesn't have aesthetical perk that might make sex more pleasurable. Like, for example, them, you know, or like the snake with the tail, or like the electrification. It's nah. It's a Vulpix. While this, as I said, the kinda oldish lady with money that you bang and you know you will get money. Not that you're a bitch, but you kinda are. You spend one night with the MILF lady and know that tomorrow she will buy stuff for you and then you'll never see her again. Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff. Now Jigglypuff, no. First of all, cause I have forever impressed in me the image of the Detective Pikachu movie where it's all air and even out of the ears, and so no, like I'm not into air. That's the main reason why I'm not a furry. I could never figure myself like there is a hot fox lady with big boobs, okay? She gets in doggy style. You grab her sides and you feel air. Or like you stick your dick and up your, like, in the zone of your belly, you feel the air kind of, I'm not into air, sorry, personally. So no, you know what, you go here. This one I see her more as, how to say, you know those like 30 years old, like when you open a porn site and there are those suggested videos that are basically a very mid 30 years old chubby girl, and it's not the kind of video that you go search purposefully. You will never type in the search bar to search that video. But sometimes if you don't have an idea, if you don't have a particular kink, a particular fetish in your mind, like I want, I don't know, big boobs or the Asian mommy or the MILF or the that one. You don't have a particular idea, you just open the porn site and that's one of the videos that appear, the 30-year-old, not chubby but a bit of meat on lady that gets the amateur folk, and you're like, okay, I click on that video. That's the vibe that I get from here. So I would say, okay, it's you know, if you don't have a particular kink in mind and you just wanna go and release the Kraken, what the fuck, then why not? Zubat and Golbat. I'm disgusted on myself, but the only perk I could find in here is that if their teeth have some kind of not lethal, not painful, but like momentarily paralyzing poison, a blowjob from Golbat with the final bite, like the moment you come, the moment you release, there is a little bite that releases the paralyzing poison on your dick and keep you hard for like 20 minutes. That will be painful, but you know, you come and then you feel this bite and then you feel the paralysis on your dick. That will be something interesting. That's a kind of perk that I find in Golbat. Zubat is the smaller version, so you know, just like 1 and 2, like pop. But yes, that's the only perk I can find. Also, it doesn't make sense that Golbat has eyes, but okay, whatever. Anyway, them three, Oddish, Gloom, and Vileplume. So, Oddish and Gloom are not really the same because Oddish is a bit more cheerful. But I see it as the younger form of the three. That again, I said it's not for everyone, but for some similar one, yes. Oddish is a little plant. No, I don't. Like, I see it as the starter trio, the younger form of the three. Gloom is a bit the emo girl, not the goth girl. Be very careful. People don't understand the difference between the emo girl and the goth girl. The goth girl might sometimes in private be cheerful and give you a nice time in general, not only in sex. The emo girl is more sad, is more she likes pain. It's not too fun to hang out. I see it more like the emo girl of the trio evolution. Is in the lore it stinks, right, when it's happy, something like that, or when it's mad. Oh no, it stinks, but if it likes you, you don't feel the stink. Right. So it's a bit the emo girl. Like maybe just one fuck when you don't really have any idea, you just wanna release, but I'd go in okay, maybe. I'd go in okay. Now Vileplume. Vileplume has fully bloom. And there is a hole on the top. And it might release a spore that make you feel better. And it's a big flower, so maybe pheromones. So I think that Vileplume might be not great, but might be a funny experience, you know, a very funny experience. Yes. And I still have to blow my nose. Fantastic. You know, the thing is that I wouldn't blow my nose so much normally, even if I have a bit of mucus. But a bubble forms here that doesn't make me able to speak. That's the problem. That's why I have to blow my nose. Anyways, let me close here. Thank you. Paras and Parasect. Listen, Parasect I will find some maybes. Problem is that the reason of the no is the same of why I like the Pokemon in general so much. Is a fucking parasite that killed the animal and took full control of it. That's horror shit. I will never stick my dick in there. So nope. Venonant and Venomoth. Venonant is too airy. As I said before, I don't like particularly grab and just feel air. And Venomoth is just a moth. So, you know, you go in meh for the simple reason that maybe by flapping the wings, it releases as well, first of all, pheromones, and second, maybe a kind of dust that fall on your dick and make you feel like kind of like a paralysis poison, but that is a slow paralysis. So you feel, you know, when you're shitting and you stay too much on the crapper, and then your leg starts getting asleep, and when the leg is sleeping is awful. You cannot even walk and you cannot even get up properly. But during the time before it fully gets asleep and after when it's waking up, it's a pleasurable sensation on the leg. Kinda the same. This dust slowly paralyzes your dick, but in the time that it takes to paralyze your dick is that kind of pleasure that you feel at the legs. So it's a rank up, it's on me. Now Diglett, what? Diglett singular, meh. If that's not a nose but a mouth with a little teeth, you can try blowjob. This one, I think about the meme of the Chad that under is a super muscular with big muscles and 3 heads, and probably 3 cocks as well. So if you're a nice lady, yes, you have the Uber Chad, giant muscles, triple dick that you don't even know what to do with the third dick. Because it's not like that you are behind front and mouth. No, because it's one person with 3 heads and 3 dicks. So, in front and in the back, but then the third dick just swing around. Like you are a lady and you feel the dick in front, the dick behind, and then one dick just moving excited between your legs. So yes, I think you will like it. If you're a lady and you're into that kind of thing, you will love it. Now, Meow and Persian. Let's see. No, standard cat with the gold coin, but I don't know how valuable is the gold coin, so no. Persian. Thing is that still in the context of Pokemon, where human and Pokemon come from the same species, Persian might be like the very loyal girlfriend that like, you know, when you are playing video games and she just keeps staying close and wanting to cuddle and stuff like that. So I mean it might get annoying in the long run, but it's cute the first weeks, maybe even months. So I would say a little okay. Golduck and Psyduck. Psychic power. Now Golduck is a bit more of a problem, because it will be you know, that kind of woman that just doesn't do shit. She's like, let's have sex, okay, and then she just gets up in the bed, open her legs, and just stay there, and you're there fucking, and she's like, and she just let herself be fucked. But the positive perk of Psyduck is that it would reach a like, if you fuck long enough, it reach a point of headache where the psychic power explode, and it makes, oh fuck, I don't want to say that. Okay, once, still in that period where my friends used to send me funny things on Facebook, they sent me a link for a porn, an Overwatch porn, where there is the hacker girl, the hacker girl with purple hair, you know, dressed in purple, dressed as a soldier. I don't know why I still remember that porn perfectly. Dressed as a soldier. I think it's a lore background, because there is the war in the background and she has an armor. And she's there. And there is, I think, Symmetra sucking her dick. She's a the first one is a Futa. So there is Symmetra sucking her dick, and she's there in armor, letting her dick being sucked and being all smug. And then Symmetra suck her dick a while, and then she does a thing with her finger and use, I don't know if she has psychic power or something, but does a thing with her finger, and then you see the hacker girl of Overwatch that does faces like she's super getting excited, her dick gets super hard, and she starts spasming around with her dick, and then Symmetra take the dick, like she's going with the moving the hips up and down, and Symmetra take the dick in the mouth until the other girl come. That would be what Psyduck do. Psyduck stay still and let itself get fucked, and when reach a time where the headache gets so strong that the psychic power goes out of control and you feel your balls exploding and your dick gets super hard and you just can move your hips until you come. And then when you finally come, the headache pass and you have the best orgasm of your life. That's how I picture it. Fucking hell, I need therapy. Oh, fucking hell, I need therapy. Golduck has more control over the psychic power, so he doesn't even think about reaching that point where you reach the uber orgasm, but the psychic power can help a lot, giving a very good time, in my opinion. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this stream? Can you not carpet? Thank you. Okay. Monkey and Primeape, I think it would be too violent. Like, Monkey is the younger version, so no, not really. Primate, I think it will be a very violent fuck. Like either an angry blowjob, like grab the dick and start, and you're like, bro, chill, and or I should stop doing faces and expressions. Or it would be a very rough sex, the kind of sex where Primate try to scratch your back and is constantly like, harder, pound harder, pound hard. Meh, I'm not like, if you are into that kind of sex, good for you. Personally, I'm not into violent sex, so I'm not into violent sex. Growlithe, I'm sorry, I love Growlithe and Arcanine as Pokemon, but it's just big cool dog. Big cool fire dog. Well, listen, let's put it this way. That will be kinda like this one. So, a big bear dude with a giant dick. So if you are a lady or a gay dude, you might enjoy a nice fuck. But Arcanine will be less rough than Nidoking. Less rough. So it will be just a bear that don't wanna hurt you, but has a huge dick ready to bang you. You know, you are literally a younger version of him. Poliwhirl always look like, I'm sorry for any Poliwhirl fan is always looked a bit mentally retired for me. It always looked like the I'm a fighter, hello. So Poliwrath is the version that has experience, that developed a brain, has fighting skill, so I might think learned as well fucking skills, so it might be an okay fuck. Also, it's like a water type Pokemon, water fighting, but a water type Pokemon, so grabbing the body might give you that sensation of squishy while you fuck. It's, yes. Abracadabra Alakazam. Psychic power, bro. Psychic powers always win. Psychic powers always win. Like, it can make you feel things. First of all, the body is weird. The body is very, grabbable. And second, it can make you feel things. So I would say this, and then the explosion of psychic power that makes you also... No, it's fine like that. But... no, you stay here, because you have less developed power. So yes. I think that's the trio. One okay, one very hard, and one explosion of cum. Oh, now this is for the ladies or the gay dudes, whatever. This is for the ladies, cause this line is all fuckable, meaning that there is the younger version, always adult, but younger version of the very muscular, muscular, whatever, with the muscle, but no experience. So it will be a very rough fuck. Like, it just grab your ear and get you in doggy style and start pounding like crazy. Yes. The second form has a bit more experience and a bit more control over its muscles. And so it will be like still doggy style, grabbing your ear and fucking, but it will be more controlled, more, I know where to eat, I know when to slow down, when to go faster. It will be better than him. It will be like here. Will be like here. This one is the version, like, is the lady that wanna come hard and then you take Machamp. Machamp that with 2 hands grab your ass and start fucking you, and with the other hands, one, like, I don't know, if you like anal, for example, with the dick in the ass, and then the third hand fingering you, and the fourth hand in the mouth. And he fuck you with all 4 hands and the dick, and experience, muscles, everything. So you would really enjoy it, lady. You will really enjoy that. I'm sorry, I wanna skip a second this one and go to Tentacle. I fucking love tentacles. I fucking love tentacles. Also, look at the nose. The nose is a dick itself. And you can grab the red thing. While you're fucking, you grab the red thing and you start fucking. Yes. This one. No, you're literally a stick. I don't even know if you're a dick. But the mouth. But the mouth. Maybe the blowjob. Maybe the blowjob is a yes. You, bigger mouth, still blowjobs, yes. Absolutely. You, blowjob and the poison that make your dick feel funny. So it harden you a lot. It harden you a lot, yes. We're already 1 hour in, that's crazy. I'm taking a lot of time for this. I mean, there are a lot of Pokemon, that's true as well. Geodude is just a rock. Just like Graveler. But Golem, I imagine that under those rocks there is like an inside very meaty, and it has a hole that you can stick your dick in, and it feels very tight and warm, and it will be a very pleasurable sensation, I think. Yes, I think. Can't you make them slightly smaller? Like, no, people said. No, okay. Ponyta and Rapidash. Ponyta goes in meh. Rapidash goes in okay only because I might imagine it as you know, like a centaur thing. So you get on a bucket and fuck the humanoid ass. So like, yeah, centaurish thing. Not bad. Not bad. Also the horn, I like the flame don't burn you if the Pokemon likes you by lore. So it just will give you a warm sensation while banging. And the horn, if you're a lady and wanna get horned, like instead of sitting on the back of the horse, you sit on the front, and while the horse run, you're like, yes, yes. Slowpoke is a bit retired. Is a bit retired mentally. But it will be kinda like this one, I think. Like the porn that you open the site and you see the 30-year-old chubby woman. Yes. This one is better. Why is it better? Cause the tail, the thingy biting his tail makes him feel constant pleasure. It's like a gentle bite on the tail that makes him feel constant pleasure. And so if you pound him, you will kind of feel his pleasure through yourself. Like, it will be a double pleasure. You fuck, and in the meantime you feel like the pleasure that he feels on the tail. So yes, we go here. Yes. Okay. Fucking hell. Magnemite, bro, is a magnet. Like bro, is a magnet. What can I tell? Is a magnet. Farfetch'd, like for the thingy that it has in his hand, it reminds me of Miku. So maybe not here, but here, but still. Now, Doduo and Dugtrio, double and triple dick. That's my headcanon, double and triple dick. So if you're a lady, double dick. And if you're a lady that like the triple dick, you don't know what to do with the triple dick, but triple dick. But triple dick. So yes. Seal. Seal will clap while you fuck it. So it will give you a boost at the self-esteem. Like you're fucking and it will be like, ooh, 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 and you're like, ah, I'm fucking it good. So that's a nice boost to self-esteem, I think. This one a bit less. It's a bit chubbier, but a bit less. Honestly. Grimer and Mac. Now, this thing is poisoning and acid. But let's pretend that he can control the acid. So if he likes you, it doesn't have the acid and poison effect on you. Get swallowed. Like whole, not only the dick, whole. You're like, okay, take me, like absorb me. Destroy my clothes, like with the acid only on my clothes. And then make me feel pleasure everywhere. And yes, and that will be probably the best fuck of your life, like ever. Like ever. Like you don't understand. Tongue. I don't have to say anything else. Tongue. And that's basically a giant pussy with a dick coming out from the top. So I mean. Now, them three. The thing is that we know from the anime that by licking you they can do things. Especially him. So, especially Hunter. So, and then there is the ghostly aura around that can probably make you at the balls, like tickle the balls and make the dick feel weird and funny. So I would say that they all make you very... Actually, you know what? They all make you hard. And this one with a lick on the dick make you come for 3 minutes straight. Yes. Big rock snake. If you like the tail in your ass, good for you, lady. Otherwise, So, okay. Now, the child molest. No, I'm kidding. But still psychic. Like, you cannot undervalue the power of the psychic. Also, thick. Very thick. This one not, but this one thick. This one hypnotize you to make you feel crazy pleasure. This one psychic power and thick. You know. The crab, I don't like to get pinched in my dick. I really don't like to get pinched in my dick. So no. The electric Pokeball, might like blowjob with electroshock at the end. You know, blowjob with electroshock in the end. Not bad. A nice idea, I think. The eggs. Wait, the eggs. You know, cause you just put your dick in the liquid of the egg, and you might. I never tried with real eggs, and I don't wanna try. But since that's a living egg, maybe that liquid can gently touch your dick and make you feel a bit of pleasure. So I will say yes. Yes, triple head. Every head will give you a different blowjob. Like there is the head that just suck, the head that use the tongue very well, the head that take it until the throat and like gargle. It will be a very interesting and pleasurable sensation, I think. Yes. Cubone and Marowak, eh. I mean, Marowak a bit more because it has experience, at least. It's the mommy of Cubone, so you know it's not bad. Also the mystery of what's under the mask, so the tail, maybe while you're fucking it, the tail slapping on your belly might be okay. The kicker and the puncher, well, he can make his legs longer, so it's definitely an okay. Him, he has the Chad aura. He has the Chad aura. Maybe that's it. Maybe there is nothing else other than that, but it has the Chad aura. I mean, squishy, long tongue thingy. I mean, you know, because you're just a stinky ball with teeth and a ugly face that is kind of fuckable. Ryorn is all metallized, honestly. Like, maybe if you're a fair lady and you like the horn in your ass, it might be fine, but it's all metallic. Rhydon already, you know, it stands on 2 feet. It has less metal around. It looks more rocky. And with the hard horn that maybe he can use better on a fair lady. So I would say... Sorry, I'm not doing that for something. I'm doing that because I have a block on my throat. Let me try the monk candy. Sugar-free monk candy. Okay. Not bad. Oh! Chancy. Sorry, I said before that she's the nurse. No, I'm stupid. Clefairy is the one from the moon. Chancy. Nurse. Nurse, thick lady. Why not? Why not? Tentacle. Tentacle. Kangaskhan is the mommy, but is that kind of thing. Have you ever, as a kid, went to your parents' room and found the door locked, and as a grown-up you realize why the door was locked? That would be the same thing. Like, you are fucking the mommy, and you might expect the kid to try and open the door, and you're like, shh, be quiet, we have to be quiet, because the kid is outside. So, I'm not into that kind of shit. Personally, like, it would be nice sex with a lady, but with but with the kid always bothering and trying to open the door and get in, and you have to be quiet, and meh. Blowjob. Bigger blowjob. You know what? This goes in meh because it's the baby version of this, so no. But blowjob. With the... Yes, that's why not. Now, Goldeen. Again, blowjob and horn. That are not bad. This one just creep me out. This one just straight up creep me out. He's a big ugly fish with a retired face. So no. Starmie and Staryu, well, if they have a hole, the inside might be squishy. So I'll go with okay. Mr. Mime can create illusions. Mr. Mime can create illusions, so it will be like the mime arrive in front of you and is like, and you feel pleasure even if it's not actually touching your dick, and the mime is like, and then if you actually take your dick out and it starts the blowjob, it does a real blowjob, so you feel the pleasure, and then with the end he pretend to fuck, and so you feel double pleasure. because his power makes so that not only you feel the pleasure of the actual blowjob, but you feel the pleasure from the fapping that is not happening. And that's double cool. Or like you're fucking Mr. Mind, so you feel the pleasure from fucking Mr. Mind, and in the meantime he uses power to both pretend a blowjob and pretend a fap, so you feel triple pleasure. That's incredible. So actually no, go up. You know, you will chop my dick off. I mean, if you like, you know, when you are very desperate, never happened to me, I never been with a prostitute, but if you are very, very desperate and you go at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. around the street and you see those prostitutes that are clearly pretty ugly, pretty, like, not very cured, but they offer a low price and you're like, bro, I just wanna come, like, I just wanna come, and you don't wanna use your hand. Yes, if you are desperate and you need a low tier fuck, Electabuzz. I mean, he's a big dude, can get you a nice electroshock on the dick, so why not? If you are a fair lady that likes that. Magmar, a bit less, a bit too hot. It has the mouth of the blowjob and is a bit thick, but other than that, I don't see it as a nice partner. You know, you creep me out as hell, especially with that mouth there of meh. Tauros is a breeding species, is a breeding animal. Tauros is a fair ladies, is a breeding animal. And now Magikarp and Gyarados. Like, Magikarp is a carp that just jump around like that, completely useless. Gyarados always has the same expression, never close his mouth, big snake, meh. Maybe if he's a very chill Gyarados that doesn't do weird shit and lets be fucked, you might, but Lapras feel like the chubby MILF with experience, like quiet, silent, but then knows what to do. You know? So why not? Also, underwater, like you are with your little the thingy, the donut, to not die underwater. You are with that in the water behind your Lapras, and you see surfers arriving, and be like, oh, are you chilling with your Lapras? And you're like, yes, I am. And under the water, under the donut, you're actually fucking Lapras ass, and you're there like underwater. Ah, what a nice day in the sea, and you're fucking underwater. It would be very pleasurable, I think. Yes. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Ditto, come on now. You know it. Ditto, a well-trained Ditto can become anything. Like Ditto, what do you want? A famous actress? Ditto become a famous actress. What do you want? Your old friend that never wanted to fuck you despite you tried for years in high school? Ditto become that. What do you want? Another Pokemon? Ditto become that. What do you want? A fictional character? Ditto become that. Ditto is Ditto. Eevee again is the younger version of them, so no. Yes. Jolteon can give you a nice, a nice bzzz at the end of the nice fuck. So, go there as well. No. Flareon a bit less. Flareon is just the fluffy one of the group. I don't particularly care. Fire. Porygon no, is just a like that was an awful explanation. It's just hard everywhere and doesn't have anything, doesn't have all, doesn't have dick, so no. You creep me out. You have tentacle, but creep me out. You creep me out, and you will chop my dick. You know, the tail might be a good support, and is a chubby dragon lady. I've seen enough art of dragon humanoid ladies to see that, to say that I will be interested in trying. Now Snorlax. The question is, do you like big, huge women that do nothing but let themselves fuck? I don't. But if you are into that, imagine just there is this Snorlax that just lay down and you grab it and start like, if you are into that, I think now the legendaries. Well, you look like a fucking fire turkey. You look like a fucking I'm sorry, it's a fire turkey. Turkey, whatever. You are a bit too spiny, but could give a nice electroshock. You might give a chill sensation at the dick and are more interesting looking. I would say only okay though. Yeah, I would say only okay though. Why not? Yes, only okay. Tail, longer tail, chubby dragon mommy. Chubby dragon mommy. I don't say anything else. Alright, Mega Mewtwo is out as well. Mew, I see it too innocent. It's too innocent. It's like and fly around. So Mewtwo with the super psychic power. With the super psychic power, you get decently hard. It will be an interesting experience. We're done, right? Yes, there are only the Mega. So let me order them real quick to see what could be the better order. Honestly, I would prefer the scenario where at the end of the deck you have the biggest orgasm of your life uncontrolled than the psychic control power of Mewtwo. That will be more pleasurable. So Mewtwo stays behind. Then there is Mr. Mime with a triple fuck. Then there is being completely naked under Mac. Then there is this one, the lick in the bowl. Yes. The triple dick Chad is not bad at all. This one before. Yes. Yes. But the Licky Lick. This one. This one goes like here. This one. And then actually you here, you here, you here, you here, and you maybe here. Yes. Then do 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 The bite on the dick is yes. No, I don't like to get bitten on the dick, but in this context it will be interesting. Okay. Okay. And then main and fuckable Karen are all at the same level, I don't care particularly. Okay, so this is the tier list. Yeah! Yeah! Tell me what you would have placed higher and why. And yes, that's it. It's 2:30, so we will go playing like half an hour, 40 minutes of New Super Mario Bros. Now. For those that are in past broadcast or YouTube, thank you for checking in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. As usual, drop a follow if you still didn't to receive notification when I go streaming, and check this YouTube channel Frank's VODs with a red dot for all the previous VODs, and Frank's edits for the highlights and new videos that I'll upload there. This I probably will do an highlight that will be shorter, hopefully, of that one, of the actual stream, because I will cut some parts where I blow my nose, etc. But yes, thank you. I will see you next time. See ya.